We had Blake and Kristina.
Kristina, she's been right there this whole time.
What? We had a goodbye to Mike.
It hurts so much that I continue to put myself out there.
And we had a hello to Dean.
Go back to your van.
This is your Bachelor in Paradise episode 10 recap. Grab your glasses. It's time for Roses and Rosé. Hi, you guys. I'm Lauren Zima. And I threw the blanket a different way today. Ha ha! I usually throw it that way. Today I threw it that way because everything has gone upside down in freaking paradise. There's no time to waste. We might have to get to the Grand Canyon, so let's get to it. What did you guys think of this episode? Let me know in the comments below. But first of all, because we're gonna need it, let's get started with drinking responsibly. Anyway, drink for every time someone is hanging out over the edge of the infinity pool looking pensive. It's like, you know where's a good place to think? The edge of this pool. Staring off into infinity. Wondering about the infinite possibilities of my love life. And whether I should jump or keep swimming. So we're starting off okay. You know, drink for every beautiful couple. We have Katie and Chris, Demi and Christian, and I guess JPJ and Tasha?
I want to let you know I'm here for you. And
Are they back on? Because things are turning around and upside down on this episode of Paradise. Also, John Paul Jones doing a lot of toothpick work. A lot of good scene work in this episode. Gross. It's like for a good-looking guy, he's doing a lot of gross crap. Choking and vomiting and blowing his nose and picking his teeth. Ew. So John Paul Jones and Tasha are talking, you know?
you know,
Like, you know?
and
And she needs him to trust her.
I need you to trust me. Can you do that?
absolutely.
Look me in the eye.
And yes, there are plenty of fish in the sea, but only John Paul Jones can catch one with his bare hands.
I caught a fish.
What is happening?
Kiss it. Yeah. Wait, you have to kiss it. I don't want him to die. I don't want him to die.
He ran to the sea and he grabbed a fish from it. I almost wondered if the producers had planted a fish on the beach. How did he do that? Oh, this man's a mystery. The only thing that's not mysterious about John Paul Jones is that he's unable to drink a liquid without choking on it.
What is Mike doing?
But you know who's not in a couple? Mike. He's still here, yeah. And what's he doing? Mostly handstands alone. That's dark, you know? It's like you can try to get up and going, but sometimes if you're alone, you fall over.
I saw Mike and Angela spending a lot of time together last night. I don't have romantic feelings for Angela.
And, the Clay and Angela issue is still a thing. I can't take it anymore, so I just want to deliver a message to Clay. Get over yourself. Okay? Oh, Clay? Yes, you don't own the beach. Angela has every right to be here. And you're saying your concern about Angela's presence is how it might negatively affect you and Nicole's relationship. Well, guess what? The only reason it's affecting you two is because it's affecting you. You, Clay Harbor, seem to be harboring some feelings about Angela, and so other people's feelings are getting hurt. And Clay, as much as you work out in the sand, that sand is turning to dirt, and I am done. Speaking of in our feelings, Blake, for the last couple episodes, has been sad Blake, right? Like, we had scary sad Blake, where we had to check on him, and then we just had kind of mopey Blake. And now we're getting desperate and maybe even delusional Blake. Blake says that he has realized that Kristina is the one? What?
Oh my God, she's right there. Kristina, she's been right there this whole time. I was like, I have to talk to Kristina. Holy.
Oh my God, I'm crying.
Maybe all this time, what I wanted was like right in front of me. What I needed was right in front of me.
I don't believe this for a second. Did you believe Blake? Do you think he's really realized that Kristina is the woman for him forever?
Let's go chat.
No.
Stop.
I think Blake wants a rose. I don't know why he wants to stay in paradise so badly, because it's going so poorly. I think he's lost. Lost Blake. And drink every time Kristina is the voice of the people and the voice for herself. She's like, what is going on?
I don't know, I've been thinking a lot.
Thinking a lot about what?
You?
Why?
Oh, that's good. So cold. I kind of hope Kristina turns cold to Blake. That's what she came here to paradise for, right? To put him in his place? She wisely tells Blake to sleep on it.
Talk to me tomorrow.
Not sleep with it. Sleep on it, Blake. Make sure this is still what you want to do. Not who you want it. What you want to do.
Yeah, body language may not be his first language. I'll just have to keep laying on a little more thick.
But from sex to slow, Matt Donald is moving at a glacial pace, isn't he? He still won't kiss Sydney. And I have to say to Sydney, girl, maybe you, in the words of Sheryl Sandberg, lean in.
I need a drink, though.
Yeah, I do too.
I don't think that men always have to make the move. I think women can show their interest too. And Matt is obviously stressed. Drink every time Matt is sweating oh so profusely.
Like, I'm literally thinking about this bead of sweat that's just driving down my side of my face right now.
Can't even see it.
It's all right, gosh, I'm dying. Is it just the lights here? Is that what it is? I'm really sweating.
Old Matt Donald had a farm of sweat glands. Luckily, though we've turned a bit on John Paul Jones, he does show what a good friend he is in this moment.
Can you do me a huge favor, bro?
He takes a towel and wipes the sweat off Matt Donald's back.
Dude, I got you, bro. Oh,
And drink for every muscle group that John Paul Jones mentions, and I didn't know any of them.
oh, dude, whoa. You got some great rhomboids, dude. Great traps. Of course, dude. That's what a real peck feels like.
What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing?
But Matt Donald and Sydney finally kiss, and this show is the gift that keeps on giving because it gives us what we all wanted, literal applause and fireworks.
Oh my gosh, my mom is gonna freaking kill me.
But from there,
Angela, can I talk to you for a second?
back to Clandrella. Yeah, Clay asks Angela if they can talk, and she is the voice of the people. She says, if we must.
Angela, can I talk to you for a second?
Sure, if we must.
But actually, I thought this conversation was productive. Did you?
Let's just coexist. I don't see the problem.
It seemed to be the post-breakup, clear the air, get closure
I'm glad we had this talk.
convo that Clay and Angela needed.
Now I can just solely focus on Chase and I's relationship.
So now Angela is focused on Chase McNary, and I guess that means her and Mike didn't work out? You guys, where are the answers on that? What is going on with Mike? Mike doesn't seem to be connecting with people on a deep enough level that they're going to show us how things end. It does make me wonder, and I say this loving Mike, but was Mike thinking about being the Bachelor? I'm going to get some hate for saying that. I don't know, but I'm wondering.
I, now, in this moment, am so glad all that happened.
Why?
Because we're sitting here right now.
We do have a rose ceremony to get to, and Blake is talking to Kristina. You know, the one. And he wants to be real with her. He is all in,
I'm all in on you.
to the point of loosely quoting, when Harry met Sally.
When you realize what you want in the life you want, like you want it to start immediately.
I came here tonight because when you realize you want to spend the rest of your life with somebody, you want the rest of your life to start as soon as possible.
So finally, it's the rose ceremony. And Nicole gives a rose to Clay and tells him, quote, no one will ever come between us. That seemed big, didn't it? I mean, someone very much, almost, just did.
Blake.
Blake and Kristina trade roses again. And Mike is going home. Oh, what did you guys think of Mike not getting a rose? He's still smiling. He's still being positive. And I do want to address the Bachelor conversation a little bit more because I had spoken to Mike both at the Men Tell All and in a recent sit-down interview, and both times he told me he had not had serious discussions about being the Bachelor, and his prediction was that Peter Weber would be named the Bachelor.
It hurts so much that I continue to put myself out there, being a happy-go-lucky person that continues to smile.
Now, here's the thing about Mike, if we're just looking at making a TV show. I was very excited about the prospect of Mike for Bachelor back on Hannah Brown's season. We've not seen a ton of emotion. We've not seen a ton of Mike. And it does make me wonder if, when thinking about making a TV show, that became the issue. Is Mike's problem when it comes to reality TV that he's just too happy? Let me know in the comments below.
Hello.
Bree is here. Remember Bree? She was a fake Australian. No Australian accent here today. Bree seems built for paradise, and I'm actually shocked that she didn't show up sooner.
Okay, well, I have a date card.
And the question is, will Blake go on a date with Bree? Blake and Bree. Blake. Will it break apart? Blake and Kristina, the strongest couple here.
We all know that Bree wants to take Blake on this date. They were definitely hitting it off at the wedding.
That becomes the question, will Blake be true to his word? Kristina seems stressed. I think she's crying.
It's frustrating, you guys. I just need a moment, you guys.
I'm not sure. I don't hear tears, but her voice dropped like 10 octaves.
I just need a moment, you guys.
Kristina says the problem with Blake is that she does believe him.
I believe when Blake says something, but it's like 99%.
99%. It's just not that 1%.
It's that 1% that we just don't know.
I would have said at least like 10. Let me know in the comments below.
Just want to tell you, like, I told her that I'm not seeing anybody else down here, and I don't want to go on the date.
But cheers to Blake. Blake makes a good choice. He doesn't go on the date with Bree because he's all in on Kristina.
Matt?
Yeah.
Would you like to go on the date with me?
Yeah, sure.
Interestingly, she picks Matt. And even more interestingly, Matt Donald has no problem kissing Bree. Oh, old Matt Donald had a farm. E-I-E-I-ho, Matt, I thought you were so worried about what your mom was gonna think.
My mom is gonna freaking kill me if I'm like making out with chicks.
Very interesting. Old Mom Donald might not be too happy with that, Matt. But from Matt Donald to Dean.
That's Dean.
That is not Dean. No. Dean! Are you kidding me?
Oh, no way, Dean.
Dean is back. But you know, it's not back. His mustache. The mustache is gone. And I'm wondering if I was wrong. I thought the mustache represented growth, but maybe it didn't. Maybe the mustache represented a mask. Dean hiding from becoming his true grown self. And maybe the growth is really about the long hair, because the long hair's still there. Okay, so Dean is back. And do you guys think that he has changed? Let me know in the comments below.
Oh, no way, Dean's back.
I would not say I'm happy to see Dean. I'm still quite mad he broke up with Caitlyn on her birthday. You know who else is not happy to see Dean? Connor.
Dean, I'm confused why he's here.
Connor's like, dude, go back to your van.
Go back to your van.
It's hard to grasp Connor's anger through that voice.
Go back to your van.
It's like, dude, I hate you. I hate you, man. Go back to the van.
You know, what the hell are you doing here?
Why does Dean think he can leave her like that and come back here?
So Dean has descended into paradise again, and of course he grabs Kaylin, and they go to talk.
I always just kind of tried to keep you at like an arm's length, I think for my own sake of self-preservation.
Dean explains where he's been.
Then I flew back to San Diego.
More like Van Diego, am I right? And then he says,
Rented a car and drove to the Grand Canyon.
more like Grand Canyon.
I thought about how badly that I wish that you were there with me.
And he says he missed K-Van, the whole time. And claims that now he wants a relationship.
I wanted us to try and be in a relationship.
Kaylin seems trepidatious, rightfully so. Kaylin says Connor has been easy.
Connor came down and we've been trying to explore things, and it's just easy.
And Dean's like, who wants easy?
Who the wants easy?
Me. Guys, don't underestimate easy. Are relationships easy? No. But should they be hard? No. So maybe Dean should get in the van and go. But the van's not here. We're on a beach. Dean is here, though. And would you guys take Dean back? Let me know in the comments below. And then, whoa, whoa, whoa.
I came here to ask you if that you would leave paradise with me today.
Dean wants Kaylin to go. He asks her to leave paradise with him today. And I'm kind of like, why? Christian stayed. Does he have to get back to the van? Is it parked illegally? Is it at the airport? Those overnight rates are big.
I literally have the dangerous guy and the perfect man.
So Kaylin says, I have a dangerous guy and a perfect man.
I literally have no idea what to do.
What do I do? And that question shouldn't be a hard one to answer, but for us, the audience, the answer is you leave us on a cliffhanger, of course. In this case, the cliff we're hanging off of is the Grand Canyon. And I guess we'll have to wait and find out next week whether we drive the van off and over it like Thelma and Louise, or we just sit on the edge and look out and take a good picture on our iPhones and have a nice GD day. All right, everybody, what an episode of Bachelor in Paradise. Of course, tell me what you guys thought. And if you want a personal message from me, I'm on Cameo. And I still have a lot of wine left, which is weird for me. And also the Kaylin Dean thing really stressed me out, so here we go. Please drink responsibly. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. We will be back next week. Until then, take it easy. Bye.